So, this is going to be my first YouTube video. Or I don't know. I'm gonna record this, and if I like it, I'll post it. If I don't, I don't. What can we do? But I've been wanting to come on here and discuss divine femininity and just the divine feminine in general. Okay, so when I say or when I feel like anyone talks about divine femininity or the themes of masculinity and femininity, a lot of you get triggered, rightfully so. I feel like when you're unhealed, things trigger you, and that's okay. I always like that as well. But my main focus when I make these types of videos is to bring in a conversation of women and our natural birthright power and divine right. I believe that all women are born goddesses. I believe that all women are in our birthright. We come here with power, okay? So when I say that, I mean all women who are born automatically are powerful beings, and we're automatically of value. I know that it's a very popular phrase right now, like a valuable woman or a valuable man. I don't agree with that phrasing at all, because I just feel like it's, honestly, I feel like it's ridiculous. I feel like women automatically are born valuable and powerful no matter what. And that's just, period. That's just the truth. Now, things have been altered and diminished due to religion and, you know, shame, the patriarchy, the society that we live in. And although there are many gurus out there, which I don't know if I would consider myself a guru or anything of the sorts, I feel like that message usually is lost, and I don't feel like we are teaching the youth how powerful and how just amazing we are, like from birth. And when I say the youth, I mean the women, because this is what I want my channel to be mainly focused on, is women, and I'm mainly speaking to them and them only. Okay, so when I say that most women, sorry, I'm reading my iPad, I took some notes down so that I'm on track, but basically all women are born sacred and divine. Now when I say this, don't mind my cat, he agrees with the message. Now when I say this, I mean we are the portal that connects the physical realm to the spiritual realm. And I mean, that in itself is extremely powerful, extremely eye-opening, and I really want a lot of you to sit with that thought and think about that. Great me. In this universe, women are the only being that can bring life, period. I mean, mammals as well. When we look at animals, for example, our puppies, cows, cats, the women, the females are the ones that are bringing in life, and we naturally have that instinct within us, you know? I see a lot of people try to argue with that, especially right now in this westernized idea of what women are and women should be. But I feel like at the core, the truth is the truth, and things remain the same. I've been thinking for years to make this YouTube channel to really get this message across, but obviously, like with our the new people online, like I'll give a few shout outs, a couple of my favorites, like Cecilia on TikTok, Cecilia Regina. If you don't watch her, what are you doing? Get on that. Shira7. Well, honestly, I feel like those two are the main ones for me, really. I obviously don't agree with everything that they say, but for the most part, I can sit and really, you know, take what I need and take the message that needs to be taken, that they're trying to deliver. I feel like a lot of women nowadays are very lost and are very much in this desperate, needy energy that is honestly killing us. I mean, there's no other way to say it. I know that a lot of us are in our wounded feminine, and what I mean by that is a lot of women have gone through a lot of trauma. Obviously, whether you want to swallow it or not, we are in a jungle. I mean, and we're the prey, honey. So once you realize that and see it for what it is, you have to shift your thinking. And for a lot of women, it's a hard pill to swallow, and a lot of women aren't ready for that conversation. But I think more women, with the great and powerful women that are out here right now trying to deliver the message, I think more and more our ears are opening, our hearts are opening, and we're ready to receive what is being, you know, delivered, what is being laid out for us. Now, my channel isn't really going to be about hating men or manipulating men or, you know, listen. I think men serve their purpose, and whether we like it or not, they are very important figures that we do have in our lives. But I think as women, it's very important to not get things mixed up and misconstrued, you know? We can hold space for them, we can value them, we can guide with love and welcome them with love, but at the same time, there needs to be a strong boundary and a strong sense of, I know who I am, I know what I bring, period, from birth. And my need for love and validation and family, so to speak, should not be bigger than that boundary. And I think that's where a lot of women get things mixed up, like severely and tragically, okay? Like, I'm seeing a lot of dead deer on the road, all right? Message on TikTok has been strong about hating men and, you know, the 4B movement, which obviously I'm not saying I don't agree with it, because I'm not stupid. But I feel like a lot of the women, even though they're liking the videos, even though they're commenting, even though they're saying that they agree and that they hear the message, at the end of the day, I'm seeing what I'm seeing, and it's just not true. A lot of women, until it happens to them, and until they're the ones on the unfortunate side of things, they're not going to receive the message or think that it will happen to them, you know? We suffer from, I call it the special syndrome, of thinking that we're special or that our love is special. And I'm not saying that women aren't special, because obviously we are. Every single woman is important. Every single woman is valuable. Point blank, period. Doesn't matter where you are on the hierarchy. Doesn't matter anything, really. Just if you're a woman, you are important and you're valuable, period. But I think a lot of you seem to suffer from that and think that if you have things that others lack, like in the society that we live in, may that be a job, plastic surgery, you know, anything really, because I feel like there's so many superficial things that I see that you guys use, especially when I look through the comments, and it's really just like, what is going on? Like, are we okay? Like, what are we doing? You know what I mean? And that's where y'all get messed up. And I need to correct that. We need to correct that right now. We need to get to the bottom of it and nip it in the bud. It needs to be nipped in the bud. A lot of our thinking clearly, obviously, has to do with how we grew up, our environment, and the main source of everything, our mother. I mean, this is gonna be a long life topic on my channel, and it's probably going to come up a lot, and you're probably going to get annoyed and just say, girl, shut up already about it, but I have to really dig it in there so y'all can really get that, like, so y'all can really get it. The mother is so important. I mean, the most important, okay? Obviously, a father figure is important. We all know that. But I think that the health of the mother, the mentality of the mother, the confidence of the mother, and most importantly, how she views herself and women in general is the most important thing, period. Like, period. I think there's a lot of competition. I think there's a lot of putting down. I think there's just so many things that we need to fix as women, as a collective, because if we don't fix it now, I really don't see good things happening for us. I really don't. As a woman, no one's going to give you that power unless you give it to yourself. No one's going to respect you unless you respect yourself. A lot of girls, myself included, I grew up with a mother who just seeks, till this day, just seeks validation from men to an extreme. I mean, a horrible extreme. She will put anyone, anything, even herself, over a man, period. And that is, I mean, I don't even know what to say. I can't even get the words out. It's disgusting. I mean, it's really insane. And you can tell when a woman does that and when a woman operates from that. You know what I mean? It will show in every single aspect of her life. All women are born sacred and divine. Now, when I say this, I mean all women are born with a birthright power. I'm reading from my iPad. We are the portal that connects the physical and the spiritual realm. Let's just think about that for a minute. That amount of power that we have, I think you guys take that really lightly. That we are the ones that are bringing souls, children, into this lifetime. Without us, there are no children. I mean, they're trying, I'm seeing, to make machines and do what they have to do so that they don't need us, but at the end of the day, it's never gonna happen. We are the ones who have the power, period. So, with that knowledge that you have, that you are this important, God is here, okay? You have the power to bring life, okay? Don't take that lightly. Why are you I'm seeing so many of you taking this lightly, and I know that this whole culture, I guess, obviously isn't new. This has been happening for centuries. I mean, hell, I'm here because my own mother just was doing whatever. I mean, she was just living la vida loca, doing her thing, you know what I mean? No thoughts, no thinking, and that's concerning to me. It's still concerning to me that it's happening. And when I say what's happening, I mean not vetting right, not seeing what type of person you are sleeping with, not taking this seriously, you know what I mean? I see a lot of you, the excuses are getting tired. There's been a plague of baby mothers, okay? And my issue with this is that a lot of you seem to be confused. you're hearing the message, but you're not getting the message. A lot of you seem to think that, I don't know, like, I'm trying to figure out what are y'all thinking. Like, I want to figure out if it's that you think you're better than the women that are sharing their stories online, their testimonies, or what it is. I think that's what it is, truly. But at the end of the day, I want to just break this down. We first need to focus on and fix this secret animosity and this issue that women have towards other women, period. Okay, I know that this whole term of girls has been going around, which is cute. I love that. We're getting somewhere, but we are completely losing the plot with everything else, because y'all just, I don't understand. I really don't. Y'all really take something and you take it to hell. When that term came about, I was honestly excited. I was like, oh, finally, we're unifying, we are changing, we are seeing that we're all goddesses, that we're all important, that we all have this amazing power and gifts and light. But I mean, the more and more I see, and the way you guys just throw this out there, this phrase, the more I see it's not true. The whole girl thing, y'all are taking it to hell. It's not true. I don't even think half of you guys know what it means. When you're being a girl's girl, quote unquote, that should mean us looking out for each other. That should mean if your older women are saying that you're making a stupid decision, meaning in parenting, your life, you're not taking yourself seriously, you putting your life in another person's hands, you just throwing out your whole future to carry out the seed that obviously beautiful, love it, cute, but what happened to the rest of the list? You know what I mean? Like, what happened to the rest of the boundaries? And like, do we not have standards anymore? I mean, this is really getting ridiculous, and it's time to bring shame back. I'm sorry, it really is. I see a lot of you'll give this excuse, the religious excuse, and that's another video. But if you are religious, and you truly are religious, then I'm going to be looking at you even more sideways. Because if you're truly religious, why are you having sex before marriage? Why aren't you vetting the men that you're dating? Because we're done with this, with using talking and situationship, like all those words that have been brought out that year after year after year just lower the woman more and more and more. We're done using that. I mean, it's really gotten insane. Like, if you're out here and you want to date, you want to go and find your Prince Charming, which a lot of you do, and that's just the truth. You need to have certain standards, period. Make a list, put it in your notes, print it out, tape it to your wall. Like, this is so important. Like, this needs to be your top priority when you go out there. You can't just be out there saying fuck it and just doing whatever. It's not gonna work anymore. It's not. Y'all, I've let it slide. With this whole hookup culture stuff, and you know what I mean? The empowerment, the female empowerment bullshit that y'all keep spewing out. I don't know. Y'all are losing me here. You're losing me. If we're gonna really talk about female empowerment, and we're gonna talk about, breaking generational trauma, things like that, be serious. Take this seriously. This is your life here. Okay? I know you guys love to dance around these topics and love to give excuse after excuse after excuse, but I'm over it. It's come to a point where this is fucking getting ridiculous, okay? I'm gonna make another video on victim blaming, because that's another phrase that you guys have just thrown to hell, because you can't call things out without someone typing a whole essay and paragraph claiming that you're victim blaming, when actually, no, babe, we're not victim blaming. We're calling out stupidity. That's what we're trying to call out here. We're calling out the same mistakes that your mom and her mom and so on have been making for centuries. We're trying here to be smart, to change, and to change the dynamics, to change the society here. Let's take a look. In the past 20 years, let's say, or whatever, the dating scene has changed a lot. The dynamics between men and women have changed incredibly. I mean, it's absolutely insane. The disrespect and just the lowness, like the desperate energy, like the lengths that I'm seeing you guys go to is seriously insane, and we need to fix that. I love that we're making money. I love that we're independent. I love that. I love it. But you can't be independent, be making money, doing this, doing that, and think you're great, you're a boss, but then you're losing the rest. Like what happened to the rest of the list? Like, you know what I mean? Like, things go out the window for you guys once you fall in love, quote unquote, because that's another topic. But you can't forget this. You cannot. When you are with a man, yes, the men are important. Yes, we love them. Yes, there are good men out there. But we set the standard. We set how things are going to go. We set how they're going to look at us, how they're going to treat us. So when you're out here and you don't even know, like, you yourself don't even know that you're valuable and that you matter and that you're important, how are they going to know? Like, what are they supposed to follow? Because they're not going to just automatically know. And men aren't sitting around talking about how much they love us and how much they respect us. I mean, They're just not doing that. And I know you guys love to be delusional and think that they are, but they're not. Like, this is not The Notebook. Even this isn't Disney, babe. We gotta get this together, really. And I know that there's a lot of women out there that are tirelessly making videos and doing this and doing that, but you guys seem to keep losing the message. It's outstanding to me how the message seems to be getting lost the more and more the years go by.